Hey team, it's day 16. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day. And as you can see, I am not in the normal place I am. No whiteboard behind me. I'm actually traveling for a fishing tournament with my dad. We do this once a year and been doing it for goodness, probably a couple decades now. And as I get older, as he gets older, I want to spend as much time as I can when I can. I live about 1,200 miles away from my parents. And, from what I've heard from my friends who have lost parents, they've said, when you can, spend as much time as you can with them, because that time spent after they're gone was priceless. And we talk about money being able to buy a lot of things. There's one thing money can't buy, and that's more time. Even the people with the most money in the world can't buy more time. But anyway, let's get into the 6 goals, and then let's talk a little bit about travel and being flexible with what you do when you're traveling. So I'll give you some of my tips, and then you can obviously do for yourself what you're going to do. But I'm going to bring this a little closer to the camera right now. So basically on day 16, my weight was 224. For me, 224 is fun. 224, that feels good. I have more energy. I'm starting to mix more carbs into my eating plan. I wasn't right away, but I'm still seeing my weight go down. Now it goes up and down, up a pound here, down a pound here, but it was 223.8, I believe. And it's just really nice to see that hard work is paying off, that the goals are coming to fruition, right? And I know it's only been a little over 2 weeks, but still, you got to reward yourself every once in a while as well. But that doesn't mean I'm going to, on this ice fishing trip with my dad, I'm not going to take a severe break. So we'll walk through what I'm going to do to ensure that I stay on track while I'm here. So secondly is the calories. I hope you guys can see this. The calories were 1,609, a little lower. Obviously that's okay, but I actually had to remind myself to eat yesterday when I looked at my calorie tracker. That's why I say keep a tracker, because if you don't get sufficient calories within your range for a couple days, over time that'll work into your activity. It'll start to slow you down a little bit, make you tired, lethargic, little brain fog as well, not, having the appropriate amount of sustenance to keep you going. So make sure you eat, and that's why I say track your calories. So did get my water, I didn't get my sleep, but I also didn't get any activity, right? And I got my protein. But let's go through the sleep and activity is, I actually, if you remember that yesterday, I got like 5 hours of sleep. I woke up, mind was racing, yada, yada. And I told you guys in the video, I don't know how the workout's going to go. I had so much stuff to prepare for it. I had enough to prepare for that. I had a choice. I could either go get a workout and probably get 5 or 5.5 hours again, or I could get my stuff done and go to bed. So I chose to go to bed. And look at that, I weighed 224. I'm not saying that the sleep for that 7 to 8 hours makes you lose weight, on a night where you magically, it's like if you're getting 5 hours of sleep for 3 weeks and suddenly you sleep 8, you're not going to lose a ton of weight. No, but it does help detoxify your brain. It helps to, get everything flushed through your system. Sleep does help. I just think it's funny that every time I've come from a day of not sleep to sleeping, because I missed it a couple times, is I always am lower the day that I actually got a little bit more sleep. But 6.5, 0 activity, and that's where I say, if you're on your calories, sleep is more important than activity. That's why sleep is part of the trifecta. Activity, even though it's more from an accountability perspective and really kind of a release for you from the day, it is not in there, even though you should be getting it. So the trifecta is your calories, water, and sleep. But let's go through. So when I hit town today, a lot of people will go hit a restaurant and they'll go to a fast food place. For me, since I got an aggressive goal, I went and I hit a grocery store. Just because at grocery stores you can get things like deli meat, fruit, and prepackaged meals or whatever else you want that literally in your calorie tracker you can scan the barcode and it'll be in there. You can search the food and you can see how much actual ounces you have in it in order to track that calorie. A medium banana is pretty much a medium banana. There's just ways you can do things in your calorie tracker that when you go to an actual grocery store and buy the things you're going to eat, you don't necessarily even need a scale, but you should be able to stay pretty close if you're on an aggressive side like I am. So I went and bought, a pack of beef jerky. I love beef jerky, love, 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 and it's good protein. And for this, I can get 110 grams of protein in one of these bags, and I only give up, 900 calories. So you're like, ooh, 900 calories, 110 grams of protein. Yeah, it's about twice of the amount of calories that you would need, but I also get fat and I get a little bit of carbohydrate because it's a honey barbecue. So love this. I will probably eat this through the day tomorrow. I did grab some bananas just because I want a little bit of carbohydrate, the potassium, and they're good. So I want to make sure I'm keeping my carbs up with that a little bit. And then I talked about the pre-packaging and the deli meats. So, I got some Chipotle chicken, I think it is, and also some ham. And these, of course, these are just sliced, but they also have the weights on them. So, and they give you the calorie content for every 2 ounces in this. So you can actually look up in your calorie counter app these meats, and you should become pretty close. And then nothing better than good old water. Get a 12-pack of 20-ounce bottles. That'll get you 2 days. So 2 12-packs will get you 4 days. Depending on what you're doing and what you want to drink for water, that's probably pretty easy to do as well. So do what you need to do as it relates to when you travel. But the more you do this when you have the time and when you're at home, and the more you get into a routine, the more you're going to be able to recognize certain things to keep you in your lifestyle. Now, hey, when you go on vacation, there's got to be times that you let go a little bit and enjoy yourself. But that doesn't mean you have to fall off the wagon, right? So we gotta be able to enjoy ourselves. And like I say, this every day right here is a battle. But the long-term goal or war is, to sustain a healthy lifestyle, a healthy weight. The healthier your BMI, the longer you live, the more time. We just talked about not being able to buy time. The more time you have to achieve your goals and achieve goals of others and help as many people as you can, you have more time for that if you get healthy. So a lot of people will ridicule you and like for me, I'm going to have really low body fat getting to this goal. It's maybe not where I want to stay, but it's a goal that I have. And you know what? It's a health goal and it's okay. And if you have your health goals and you start losing weight, you're always going to have haters because weight loss is one of the harder things to do. Look at America. Like I said, we have an obesity pandemic here as well. Get to that lifestyle. It's gonna help you to live longer, accomplish your goals. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna have more energy. And you know what? You don't have to be a fitness model on the cover of Men's Health or a women's magazine. You don't have to. If that's your goal, great, go get it. But you need to be healthy. So I just want to reiterate enough. When you travel, don't fall off the wagon because it's so easy to stay off the wagon. Try to stay, find a groove for doing what you're doing. I like the prepackaged stuff. And you know what? I'm here for 4 days. I will be okay. I will get it good and we'll go from there. So if you guys have any comments, let me know. I appreciate everybody's support. Welcome to the travel world. And just know it can be done. There are ways to get around it. And I would encourage you, as you are in the beginning or even middle stages, if you haven't gotten to your goal and sustained it for a little bit, stay and keep mind of what your goal is and keep your eye on that. And when you travel, make sure you got a plan before you get there. So, last thing, I also did stay right next to an Anytime Fitness. So if you do have activity goals like I do, and you want to make sure you get in a workout, stay next to a place that you're familiar with or that you can get, because a lot of times these hotel workout rooms aren't really adequate, okay? So ensure that if you're planning activity as well, you can do that, because I am in the Dakotas right now, and that's near Canada for those Canadians that are watching this, and it's cold, and I'm going to an ice fishing tournament. So I'm not gonna be doing a ton of walking outside. So that's the last thing, is plan your activity as well. So hope you guys are having a good day and hope you continue to have it. Look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Thank you for all the support. Again, if you have comments or suggestions, drop them below, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow.